Welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial from Universal and Fanhome stages 19 and 18. Actually 18 and 19. And the reason I'm doing both stages is because they're identical. It is one leg, then the other leg. So it just makes sense to me. Let's go ahead and get the book open. There's kind of a nice picture of E.T. there. And this is stage 18. The stages are going to be the same, pretty much. I'm just opening both books to make sure. So let's set stage 19 up here. We'll open stage 18, and away we go. So we have two sides of the leg, and we've got two different types of screws. See, these say M. Interesting that they say M because that's usually a metal screw. Oh, look at that. That is kind of nice what they have done, what they've pre-done for us. And I'm looking at the wrong end, but it's the same on both ends. There's a nut already pressed in there on both sides. So that's why you have machine threaded screws. Let's go ahead and get those. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am very impressed with the engineering on this kit. And I want to say, just looking at these, I'm looking at it wrong. There is no difference between them. Because literally there's no difference between the parts at all. So let me see. Okay, yeah, there is no difference on them whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and get step 19 out of the box, or out of the bag as well. With its screws. And then we'll do all of them at the same time. Of course, it would help if I would pay attention to what I was doing. I just threw the machine screws in with the plastic screws. So we'll put those in there. And now, since these are already together, yeah, they're identical. They are literally identical. And I was thinking they were pressed in from this side. They were actually, you can see, they were pressed in from that side, from these openings on the outside. It does fit. That is awesome. So we're going to drop a screw into each of these holes. We're going to get all 8 of these screws started first, and then I'm going to come back and tighten them all. There's number 3. If you guys are curious, it is actually Father's Day today. When I'm recording this video, it is currently 92 degrees outside, 80 degrees in the shop. I've brought in a portable air conditioner that I'm going to only use when I am in the shop and not doing video. Because I tested it, the noise canceling of my mic will actually cut out the audio from the air conditioner. The only problem is that when I do that, it also takes some of the background out of my voice. My voice sounded a little bit weird to me, weirder than it does anyway when you hear your own voice on the recording. So get this one tightened down, and then this one. Like I said, when we put 17 together, these are going to socket right in there. Almost use an electric screwdriver here. Almost. I wouldn't do it. You screw up, you strip something out, bad things happen. Bad things are never good, never fun to deal with. So get the oil out because these are going into metal. I am going to use the regular part work screwdriver here. Dip that in there. Let's see if we can get this one started. Oh yeah. Not even really necessary to use the oil because it is going into a nut. But it's so nice the way it's going in there. Let's get the third one here. This is the thing when you have a bunch of identical parts like this where there's not much to talk about. You got a lot of space to fill. So there's the fourth one on this side. Let me go ahead and get it tight. I love when you're putting screws metal to metal because when they're tight, you're not gonna over torque them. And so there is the first leg. And actually, looking at this is 100% universal. Everything can match up from the other side. Let's get these four screws tightened down in here. It is kind of nice because I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's not very likely that you're going to screw up on these by putting them together wrong. Third one for this leg. Oh, and I don't know what's going on with the oil reservoir because I did swap the lids out. As soon as I swapped the lids, swapped over to the old one, this one started working just perfectly, so I've moved it back over. So now we're going to drop this one in here, and it just falls. It supports the base so nicely. Dip this in the oil, drop it in here. Don't cross thread it. Do that with the next one. Third one. One last one. I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. I've got a little bit too much oil on here, on this hole right here, so I'm going to wipe it off in a second. Let me go ahead and tighten this one all the way down. And we're going to just work our way backwards. Paper towel, come over here, wipe the top of that. The reason it's rocking back and forth is the feet do stick down a little bit, but that's the base, and that's completed. I'm guessing there's going to be some parts there are some screws down here, so there are going to be some parts for the feet that go on here. don't think it's, like I said in stage 17, I don't think that this is actually going to push down, extend. But that, my friends, is all there is to do in stages 18 and 19 of ET. We now have a nice little base for him. And out of this pack, or this shipment, I still have one pack to go. I love the fact that they're shipping 6 at a time. And when you get busy and don't get a chance for a month to build, you have 12 to build right away. With that, let's call this a video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post some videos. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will see you on the next video.